Gather round, friends, and let me take you back in time, to a place where the land whispers age-old secrets to those willing to listen. Here, we find the Apache hunters, true masters of the land, unraveling nature's gifts to increase their thriving harmony. Imagine a pair of skilled hands working delicately with sinew. That's right, animal sinew from deer or elk, not turning spoils into waste but treasures. These hunters knew that in the smallest fibers lay the strength to bind their world, a lesson in both survival and the delicate dance of respect for life. Watch as the tendon, once supporting the mighty elk's leaps, is transformed through a process both practical and meditative. It begins with careful extraction, a ritual that requires stillness and precision, then soaking to soften, splitting into robust fibers ready to tell their own stories. Here lies the essence of Apache ingenuity, where every strand is a testament to balance and resourcefulness. Their ropes and cords formed not just tools, but vital strands of their community, exemplifying how deeply the Apache respected and connected with their environment. Today, these ancient techniques still whisper insights into our ears. Lesson of sustainable living, urging us to tread lightly, to cherish each gift from the earth. So next time you see a simple piece of cord, remember it as a symbol of unity, ancient wisdom, and the sinewy threads of tradition weaving both past and present. Imagine walking through the towering forests, the mist kissing your skin, drawn by an ancient whispering. Long ago, when mornings brimmed with possibility and every bird was a herald of adventure, the Apache hunters embarked on their noble quests. But it's not just the hunt that sang in their blood, it was the artistry in their hands, their way of conjuring strength from nature itself. You might say, sinew cords? Yes, these sleek ropes made of animal sinew were the lifelines connecting the people to the world. Picture this. With every sinew strand, they wove tales of respect and understanding, a tapestry of balance with the earth. It wasn't just survival, it was a dance, a meditation. They knew that with patience and skill, a deer's tendon could be transformed into a tool that not only held their shelters but their society together, a lesson in sustainable living that echoes to us today. Oh, to have that patience. And some of their brilliant resourcefulness the next time a phone charger breaks. Imagine stepping back in time to the dusty plains, where the rhythm of life beats in tandem with nature's pulse. Picture the Apache hunter, bow in hand, determined and poised, but not without his secret weapon, sinew cordage. This isn't just any cord, it's the product of patience and profound respect for nature. By carefully extracting tendons from deer or elk, soaking them, splitting them into fine fibers, and intricately weaving them, the Apache created ropes as strong as their bond to the land. But it wasn't just about making rope. Each cord told a story, a thread of ancestry, binding generations with tales of hunts and survival, of unity with nature. Today, these sinew cords teach us a lesson as vital as any they held together, a reminder that true strength lies in our harmony with the world around us. Can you feel the pull of the past yet?
Picture this. You're an Apache hunter, standing amidst a lush forest. Every step you take is guided by centuries of wisdom, a whisper of your ancestors nudging you forward. You glance at a gracefully fallen deer, not just seeing it as prey, but as a partner in survival. From this noble creature, you skillfully extract sinew, the hidden threads of life itself. Now, this is where magic meets mastery. Carefully, with the patience of 1,000 suns, you soak the sinew, letting water transform it from rigid to pliable. Each fiber, split with delicate precision, holds the strength of the animal's spirit within. As you weave these fibers together, you're not just making cordage, you're crafting the lifeline of your people. Imagine binding elements that have seen generations of hunters thrive, cords that have tied the community closer, a testament to the Apache's deep respect for each thread nature provides. The sinew cords aren't merely tools, they're symbols of life's unbreakable ties, observing a balance where nothing goes to waste, and everything is cherished. This isn't just survival, it's a testament to living in harmony with the world. Today, as we seek sustainable solutions, the Apache's sacred practice reminds us that true stewardship stems from reverence and understanding of the natural world.
Imagine, if you will, a time when the land spoke in whispers of wisdom, and its secrets were known only to those with the patience to listen. The Apache hunters were some of those extraordinary listeners. Using animal sinew, particularly from deer or elk, they crafted ropes and cords that were as strong and flexible as the mightiest of their spears. But, how? By extracting tendons and transforming them into sinew carefully and methodically, like sculpting stories from the very bones of existence. This wasn't just work, it was a thoughtful meditation, a tribute to their ancestors, and a deep breath in sync with nature's rhythm. Each strand of sinew cord told a story of respect, a promise that every life taken was honored in full. The Apache had long understood what many today strive for, living in harmony with the land, crafting tools and binding their community with the very essence of nature. These sinew cords were vital for survival, weaving the fabric of their daily lives, symbolic of their unity. What if we, too, took these lessons to heart? The Apache legacy in sinew cordage teaches us about living sustainably, about listening to the earth and cherishing its gifts. Could it be that with each cord crafted, they bound their future and ours? Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, whispering forest. The wind carries secrets of those who walked before us, like the resourceful Apache hunters. Picture this. A hunter kneels beside a freshly hunted elk, thanking the spirit of the animal. With reverence, they extract tendons, aging traditions woven with wisdom. These sinews, once broad bands of strength, become fine threads of ingenuity as they are soaked, split, and meticulously twisted into cordage. This act isn't just about crafting, it's a meditative homage to their ancestors, a dance of patience and respect. The cords weave stories of survival, connecting the hunter to the land and their community. For the Apache, these creations are more than mere tools. They are lifelines to a past that informs a sustainable future, gently reminding us of the balance we must keep with the earth.
Imagine standing in the vast, open land of the Apache, the sun gently kissing your skin. Now picture an Apache elder, gracefully guiding you through the delicate art of sinew cord making. You see, he says with a knowing smile, the deer and elk are not just creatures of the wild, they are our teachers. As he speaks, he effortlessly extracts a tendon, explaining, this sinew is our connection to nature's strength and flexibility. His hands, steady with years of wisdom, begin to soak and split the fibers, each motion a dance of patience and reverence. It is not just a cord, he continues, but the thread that binds our people to the earth and to each other. The process is practical, yes, but also a meditation on life, survival, and the enduring respect for every creature that walks the land. Our lives, woven into these strands, uphold the harmony that sustains us all.
Picture this. A vast, golden sun casting its glow over the rugged expanse of the Apache lands. An elder, wise and nimble, sits beneath a sprawling willow tree. He's not carving weapons or sharpening arrows. No, his hands are engaged in a delicate dance, extracting sinew from a deer tendon. The cord of life, he calls it, strong yet flexible, much like the spirit of the Apache people. It's made from the lifeblood of the hunt, a gift from the deer or elk, transformed into something that ties their world together. This sinew, once part of a beautiful creature, now connects bow with arrow, hut wall with structure, friend with friend. As the sinew splits into fine fibers, he tells a story, not just of survival, but of gratitude and harmony with nature. He smiles, thinking, every strand carries the story of the earth, binding us all in one life-giving cord. This ancient technique whispers a message across time. Respect what you take, use wisely, and remember your roots.
Imagine you're an Apache hunter in the heart of the wild plains, and your day starts not with the sound of an alarm clock, but with the gentle rustle of the morning breeze through tall grasses. As you gather your tools for the day, you hold in your hand a strong yet surprisingly flexible cord made from the sinews of a deer, a testament to your skill and mindfulness toward the natural world. Creating these sinew ropes is more than a task. It's an art, a meditation, taught by your ancestors. Each step, from extracting the tendons to soaking and splitting them into robust fibers, requires not just dexterity, but patience, a quality honed over centuries. Through these cords, the life of the deer continues to echo in the lives of the people, binding tools, constructing shelters, and even holding profound symbolic power. This ancient practice whispers of respect for every creature and a profound gratitude for the land that sustains you, reminding us today that living sustainably means honoring every thread that connects us to nature.
Imagine holding the power of an entire deer in a single cord. The Apache people were masters of such transformative craft. They extracted sinew from deer and elk with an almost magical precision, turning raw tendons into threads as strong and flexible as a warrior's spirit. The process was like a dance, soaking, splitting, and winding fibers, where every step required focus and respect. Can you picture it? Each cord tied not just their tools, but the stories of balance and harmony with the natural world. Their methods whisper wisdom about sustainable living that still echoes today. Let's dive into this ancient art of sinew cordage and unravel its secrets.
Gather around, because today, we're diving deep into the ancient art of sinew cord making. Imagine this. For the Apache hunters, the forest was not just a home but a vast toolkit. Now, picture them skillfully transforming deer or elk sinew into robust, flexible ropes. It wasn't just about practicality, it was a meditative practice, threading the past with the present. Every strand of sinew spoke of respect for the animal it came from, intertwined with ancestral wisdom. So next time you use a rope, think about the legacy woven into each fiber: care, patience, and a profound connection with nature.
Gather around, friends, as we delve into the craft of the mighty Apache hunters. Imagine, if you will, a time when the wilderness sang a different tune, one of harmony and ingenuity. Picture the skilled hands of an Apache hunter, deftly working with sinew, the resilient tendons of deer or elk. These were not just any ropes or cords. They were the lifelines of survival, the threads that bound a community's stories together. What seems mundane was, in fact, an art form, an ancient whisper of understanding and respect for the world around them. As each tendon was carefully extracted, soaked, and split, it wasn't just about making cordage. It was a meditation, a dance of patience and skill, connecting the maker to generations past and future. The sinew, a reflection of life's interconnectedness, taught them sustainability and stewardship long before it became a modern buzzword. So, what lessons can we draw from this tactile tapestry of survival, respect, and resourcefulness? Perhaps in these ancient hands, we find a mirror for our own journey towards a harmonious future. Imagine this. You're traversing the rugged, sweeping landscapes of the Apache homelands, and every resource around you speaks a language of survival and wisdom. The Apache hunters were maestros in this vast orchestra. They didn't just seize the day, they listened to the whispers of the land. See that deer gliding through the meadow? To the Apache, it wasn't just a creature galloping with grace, but a partner in survival. From its sinew, they crafted cords as tough as the warrior spirit itself. They drew upon ancient knowledge, extracting the fibers with care, precision, and reverence. It wasn't just a method, it was a meditative dance syncing tradition with craftsmanship.
Imagine a time long before factories and machines, where survival was an art. Our story today showcases a craft honed by the Apache hunters, who had the wisdom to turn humble deer or elk sinew into something akin to magic: strong, flexible, essential sinew cordage. Picture this. With careful hands, they'd extract the tendons, treating them like precious threads of life itself. Now, you might wonder, why sinew? Well, these cords were the backbone of Apache life, vital in everything from hunting to crafting everyday tools. The process? Meditative and meticulous. Soaking, splitting, weaving, each action an homage to their ancestors, each tendon a connection to nature. At the heart of this practice was a profound respect for the land and its creatures. Every sinew spoke of a sacred balance, a lesson in sustainability that resonates even today. By observing the Apache's method, we see more than just cord making. We glimpse a world where harmony with nature isn't just ideal, it's essential.
Imagine, if you will, standing in the heart of the Apache lands centuries ago. The sun casts a golden hue over the landscape, as an Apache hunter kneels beside a grand elk with gratitude, preparing to transform its sinew into cords. This isn't just hunting, it's a dance with nature, a skilled artisan's craft. By carefully extracting the tendons, soaking them with patience, then splitting them into fine, flexible fibers, the Apache turned the humble sinew into strong ropes, vessels of survival that stitch together the fabric of daily life. Each strand tells a story of respect, a reminder that every part of a life taken must honor the life it sustains. It's a sustainable symphony of nature, an age-old lesson that rings true even today. How can modern society learn from such balance, weaving respect and resourcefulness into our own survival?
Gather round, everybody, and let me transport you back in time to when the Apache hunters wielded a kind of magic, a delicate mastery over nature. Imagine strong hands deftly pulling sinew from a deer, the fibers shining like threads spun from the earth itself. Close your eyes and picture those graceful hands soaking and meticulously splitting the tendons, each motion a dance of patience and artistry. This wasn't just work, it was a ritual, a meditation on life and respect. You see, for the Apache, every rope woven was a testament to their bond with Mother Earth and a promise to honor the life of the animal they drew strength from. This was the very fiber that held their world together. And even today, these ancient practices teach us something vital. That true harmony with nature requires the wisdom to use only what is needed and to do so with appreciation. Imagine living with such reverence in everything we do.
Have you ever wondered how an Apache hunter could craft something as strong as steel using nothing but nature's gifts? Picture this: an Apache artisan sits cross-legged under the sprawling branches of an ancient oak, his hands a blur of movement as he transforms sinew into sinew cord. With tendons extracted meticulously from a hunted deer, he embarks on a journey not just of creation, but of deep respect. This is no mere task, it's a dance between man and nature, where skill and patience weave magic. The sinew is soaked to soften and then split into fibers, each strand a testament to his ingenuity. Threads become cords, and cords become lifelines, binding communities and preserving tradition. In today's world, where haste reigns, imagine learning sustainability and harmony from these ancient practices. The Apache revered the land and its creatures, knowing every life had a role. This isn't just a tale of survival, it's a saga of reverence, connection, and wisdom from an age where every element of the earth was honored.
Ever wondered how the Apache turned tendons into something as crucial as sinew cordage? Imagine this. You're an Apache hunter, faced with the task of transforming sinew from deer or elk into ropes strong enough to withstand the rigors of your rugged world. It's a process requiring not just muscle and grit, but an artful patience, a meditation of sorts. With each careful extraction and every soak, you aren't just crafting a tool. You're weaving the stories and skills of your ancestors into every strand, respecting life in its entirety. Feel the rhythm of splitting fibers, each one a bridge to the past and a cord to the future. This isn't just rope. It's a lifeline that reinforces the Apache way, a tangible testament to their enduring respect for nature. In connecting these fibers, you unite not just materials but the community itself, each sinew a symbol of interconnectedness. So, as we make these cords, we're reminded to live sustainably today. Sometimes all we need is an ancient thread from yesterday.
Imagine the moment an Apache hunter sets out at dawn, the crisp morning air brushing against his skin. He isn't armed with just a bow and arrow but is equipped with a deep knowledge of nature's gifts. For the Apache, every part of the hunted deer or elk was a treasure. The sinew, particularly sought after, was not just a remnant but a lifeline, a testament to their exceptional resourcefulness. The process was an art, almost like a meditative ritual. Extracting the tendons, they would carefully soak them, transforming them into fibrous strands of strength and flexibility. The artistry lay in their dexterous hands as they split them into fine threads. The sinew cords became more than just ropes, they were lifelines in their world, essential for survival and a symbol of community unity. Through sinew cordage, the Apache remind us of a relationship where one lives respectfully with the land, a lesson of sustainability we are rediscovering today. How incredible is it that these cords, made with patience and reverence, still teach us about balance and respect for nature.
Imagine the gentle rustle of leaves, a serene reminder of the quiet harmony of the Apache world. Among this tranquility, the artful hands of an Apache hunter weave secrets from nature itself. With patience and precision, they transform what others might overlook, the tendons from a deer or elk, into sinew ropes of remarkable strength and flexibility. These are not merely ropes, they are a testament to the deep respect and knowledge the Apache have for the world around them. Each fiber, each twist, carries stories of sustenance and survival. It's a dance of tradition and utility, a craft honed over generations and whispered through time.
Imagine standing on the plains of endless possibilities, where the Apache once walked, and finding a tool in the surprising guise of sinew, a lifeline hidden within the body of nature's creatures. These resourceful hunters turned animal tendons into the strongest, most flexible cords. Just imagine the skill it took. First, they meticulously extracted tendons from deer or elk, a practice requiring an eye for detail and a steady hand. They'd soak them, transforming these simple strips into pliable fibers, a process as patient as it was profound. The sinew didn't just bind objects and structures. It wove the stories and wisdom of generations, tethering past to present. The Apache respected every life they touched, realizing each creature had a role in the grand tapestry of life. This cordage wasn't merely a tool. It was a testament to balance, sustainability, and mutual respect with the earth. How's that for a lesson in resourcefulness beyond our wildest imaginings?
Picture this. The Apache hunter, knelt by a roaring creek, working with the finesse of an artisan. In his hands, sinew, fine and intricate, stretches out like the strings of an ancient harp. But this is no ordinary task. It's a dance between hunter and nature, a delicate balance of patience and precision. The sinew, once powering the grace of deer or elk, transforms under skilled hands into a cord as strong as the bonds of the Apache community itself. It isn't just about survival, it's a meditation on life and respect, weaving stories of the past into tools of the present. As the hunter splits the tendons, meticulously crafting each fiber, he whispers thanks to the land, to the animal, to the ancestral spirit guiding his hand. This ritual doesn't just tie wood or stone, it binds generations, echoing a profound truth for us today. Survival is not just about taking from nature but living in harmony with it.
Imagine a world where every material sings with purpose. The Apache hunters mastered this beautifully, creating sinew cords from deer or elk with the meticulous touch of an artisan. Just picture it, tendons carefully extracted, then soaked like a secret recipe, only to be patiently split into fibers. It's not just crafting, it's poetry in motion. As these sinew fibers intertwine, so too do the stories of their ancestors, each cord a line in an epic of survival and respect. Sure, to us, it's an impressive piece of rope, but to the Apache, it's a thread binding them to both the earth and their heritage. Every taut line drawn from sinew echoes a lesson: respect, balance, sustainability. Perhaps we too can find inspiration woven into their intricate art of cord making, a gentle nudge towards respectful living with nature. Imagine stepping back in time, deep into the heart of Apache territory. Here, where every rustle in the bushes is an invitation to learn from the wild, we find an Apache hunter seated beneath a sprawling oak, immersed in the ancestral art of sinew cord making. With practiced hands, he extracts tendons from a recently hunted deer. Now, don't wince, those tendons are the golden thread that holds the Apache world together. By soaking and splitting them into fine fibers, the hunter creates cordage as strong as it is flexible. This wasn't just a routine task, it was a meditative practice, weaving his focus and respect for nature into every fiber. It's as if each strand sings a silent song of gratitude to the deer whose strength now carries on, connecting the community in more ways than one. This ancient craft wasn't just for hunting, it tied the Apache to the rhythm of the earth, offering us a poignant lesson in resourcefulness and sustainability. Today, as we strive for eco-friendly innovation, the Apache wisdom whispers in the winds: respect the resources, honor the balance, and, like the sinew cord, ensure that every bond strengthens the whole.
Do you hear that? It's the whisper of the past, carried on the wind, an ancestor's tale taught by nature herself. Picture this: a skilled Apache hunter, kneeling beside a noble deer they've hunted, giving thanks for the gift of life. From the deer, sinew, the lifeline of its powerful leaps, is carefully harvested. This is no ordinary string making. It's art, it's meditation. The tendons are soaked, softened like stories passed through generations. They're split into fibers, each strand telling a story of respect, wisdom, and patience. As our hunter weaves these threads, they're not just making cordage, they're crafting a link to the earth, to survival, to community. These sinew cords will bind not just arrows, but hearts and history. Today, their lesson is ours to learn. In every sinew, a teaching on sustainability, on living in harmony with all that is given.
To explore more content like this, visit blackhawkvisions.com.